Welcome to What the Fahad, broadcasting straight from the heart of Dubai. I'm your host, Sheikh Fahad, and every month we dive into the world of sports and wellness, from mental health to business, in sports to the latest trends in well being and sports brands. Here we bring you inspiring stories and journeys from athletes, business leaders, entrepreneurs, and everyday heroes who are making a difference. Whether you're looking to boost your own well being, stay motivated, or simply get inspired, you will find something here to help you on your journey. So join me and let's explore how we can all move forward together on What the Fahad. Today, I'm excited to welcome Lourd Adalia, owner of popular seafood restaurant Spice Grill. I'm sure that rings a bell. A devoted mom and an accomplished triathlete. Lourd is proof that you can successfully blend entrepreneurship, family life, and top level athletic pursuits. Her story is all about resilience, discipline, and power of community. On the track, in the kitchen, and at home. Let's welcome Lourd on WTF. Lourd, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me here. It's such a pleasure. And hopefully, we will have a great discussion moving forward.
Absolutely. I am looking forward to it. And before we begin, I always ask our guest a simple question. Who is Lourdes?
Lourdes is a disciplined person. That's how I would say, and a goal oriented person. I've been in Dubai for 18 years. So, really,
Wow.
yeah, 18 years right after college graduation, I came here. And this is Dubai and UAE is the place where who I am right now
Okay.
because from singlehood to motherhood and being entrepreneur and also an athlete, this is how I become a better person, I would say.
That is so cool, yeah. Like you're juggling three different hats at the same time. Tell me more. Tell me more. What was the inspiration behind going ahead and saying, you know what, I'm gonna wear all three hats at the same time?
I think like with every one of us, I've been in Dubai for 18 years and I used to be an employee also. So I've been in the company for 10 years. I was a founding member in one of the largest business setup in Dubai. And there will come a time wherein, you know what? After this, what's next? That's how we are. After this, what's next? And then I was like, I don't want to be forever employee. I have a dream. I have a goal. I want to have a business also. That's the time when I take the risk of quitting my job. When you have a comfortable lifestyle, you have a secure job, I take the risk and I set up a restaurant. I have my business partner who invited me. So when things are planned, sometimes you'll never know what will happen tomorrow. I
Absolutely.
left my 10-year job, set up a restaurant, pandemic happened. That 2020.
Jeez. Okay. And then?
And it's there already. Pandemic happened. You cannot do anything. It's the whole world shut down.
Yeah.
So it's the power of perseverance. Me and my business partner, we really work hard to make sure that the restaurant will work. So we're like a pandemic baby business, and I'm proud to say that on the course of 5 years, we are now have a 3 branches.
Nice. Okay. Where's the third one?
So we have in Almajas Waterfront,
Correct.
we have in Al Ghurair Mall, and the latest one is in Burjuman Mall.
Oh, okay. So there's one in Gurer. Okay, that's close home. I
Yeah,
will definitely go there because I was like, okay, there's one in Barjuman, there's one in Majaz. I didn't know there's one in
yeah,
Gurer now.
there is also.
Nice.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Entrepreneurship,
the,
motherhood, and being a triathlete. Okay. There must have been one defining moment where you were like, you know what? I think I can pull this off. What was it?
no, I mean, from 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 entrepreneurship and motherhood, it's there already. But being an athlete, I never thought I will do. It started like when I quit smoking. I was 18 years smoker also.
Okay.
Yeah, for 18 years I was smoking, and there was a time wherein, you know what? If I'm not gonna quit smoking, then when?
Okay.
I don't want to reach. I always say this. I don't want to reach to the point wherein my kids will think that smoking is normal, and I always say this to people, and that motivates me. I finally decided I have a goal. This is my goal. I want to quit. Then I started running.
Oh wow. Let's talk more about your addiction. It's a habit. It's something that you cannot live with.
Yeah.
Tell me more your journey. while you were into addiction, and then how did you get out of it? Like, what was the mental process behind it? Tell us more.
Number one is more of the mindset. You
Okay.
need to have a goal and a clear mindset. Goal meaning I want to quit. When do I want to do it? What do I need to do to quit? Then when I decided that, I said after my birthday I want to quit smoking. It's like after your birthday you have a party and that's it. Of course you need to have you need to have at least one shot.
Exactly.
And then when I quit, I did hypnotherapy, by the way.
Okay.
Hypnotherapy, it's not bad. It's just more on counseling. It's like more on talking to you what you need to do. It's not like you will be out of conscience or what. That's the connotation, but it's wrong. And then after that, I divert my addiction into
Okay.
something else,
Okay.
which turns to be running.
Oh
That's how
wow.
I do it. So if there's anyone who is, into addiction and they want to quit smoking, for example, you just need to find ways. What be it, I don't know if you like dancing or you like cooking or you like something else. Other people can divert it to other things, but it's just for me. I find it running because in running, if I smoke, I cannot run properly. I don't know. I don't know with other people how they're doing it. I've seen sometimes they're running and then having a cigarette. I was like, please take care of your lungs.
I know, I know, I know. I don't know how people do it. Okay, so then you've got rid of your addiction, all right? Now this is the phase where you're still working.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you jump into entrepreneurship, which is managing your restaurants and chain. Okay, so that's you're managing your health, your family, your business. How are you taking care of your mental health during all of this?
You know what? Surprisingly, on my side, the fitness, meaning the triathlon, the running, swimming, and bike, that's where I find headspace.
Okay,
So it's more of if I cycle, for example, if I cycle in Alcudra for 2 hours, 3 hours, and normally I prefer to cycle alone because
correct,
that's my me time. I don't
correct,
like with a group because number one, sometimes it's dangerous, and two, I live in Mira, so it's very near to Alcudra.
correct,
So for me, taking care of mental health is finding a time for you to think and process everything what's going on.
correct,
Be thankful what's going on, be it, if you have a problem, why do you have a problem? What can you do to solve your problem?
correct.
So I find it my mental space really, I mean, the mental space that I have is through sports.
Okay. So do you think endurance plays a good role in prioritizing your mental well-being?
For me, personally, I would say yes because endurance sports will help you to be mentally tough,
Correct.
be it in life, be it in business, be in what you're doing, and that proves for me. I mean, that works well for me.
And then, okay, so with all these elements, right, we're talking about business and stuff, there comes a burnout phase.
Yeah.
How do you navigate yourself through different stages of burnout? Now that you're wearing different hats, there are different burnouts on each element of it. What's your mantra to like navigate yourself through it?
It's the way how I would say is the way how I will apply is if there's a burnout, that's the part of the process of your life.
Correct.
I mean, problem will always be there. It's just a
Correct.
matter how you're going to solve it.
All right.
So if I have burnout, I pause, reflect, and just be grateful what you achieve. Because sometimes we are focused with the negative things,
Correct.
negative thoughts, but we're not realizing what we have achieved, what we have become. So I think it's a matter of shifting your mindset
Okay.
into positive. Turn the negative thoughts into positive thoughts. That's how I normally do.
Brilliant. That is such a good way to put it. Turn your negative thoughts into positive thoughts. All right, let's on holding you on that. Let's drive back a bit on your pre-fitness era.
Yeah.
Was this something that you implemented with your addiction? Like, let's convert a negative habit into something positive?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like what I've said earlier, it's from addiction from cigarette. I've turned it into running. So I think it's a matter of uh, making sure of what you are having right now to make sure to turn it into something else. Meaning, do it in running, do it in swimming, and cycling as well.
Sweet. So, what's your driving force? Like, let me, if I were to put it in a mantra, what is Lourd's mantra?
I learned from Ironman. Anything is possible,
Oh, wow.
and that's true.
It is true, right? I mean, like, you go through multiple stages of
Yeah,
disciplines, which is swim, cycle, and run.
and run.
And then you're just like you are pushing yourself. So you would say anything is possible.
Yes, it's about what you put in your head.
Okay.
Sometimes in life it's difficult. There's
Correct.
always be difficult. I mean, life is always be like that. But if you put in your head that it's hard, then it will be harder. But
Correct.
if you put in yourself that you can achieve things,
Correct.
you can do something, then definitely you will achieve it.
Oh wow. You've also been part of communities
Yeah.
here. You have a network. How important are these foundations to build or put where you are right now?
It's very important because I always believe whoever you surround yourself, that's who you will become.
Oh yes.
So if you surround with people who like gossip, you're gonna be the same.
Correct.
But if you surround yourself with athletes and people who have the discipline,
Correct.
you'll adapt that mentality.
Correct.
And with all three hats that I'm wearing, I always do that. For my triathlon, I have a community group and I'm joining also in different groups.
Correct.
Business, yes, I joined some of the female founders. I joined because I need to brainstorm also. If you wear that hat, you have this.
Correct.
Moms, I have neighbor friends, moms that I can talk with if I want to talk anything about motherhood. So I think you have to surround yourself with good people.
Oh yes. Like they say, you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with.
Yeah.
If you want to be a winner, you got to hang out with
Exactly.
winners.
You want to be a millionaire, what they said, hang out
Hang out
with a
with
millionaire.
millionaires. I like that. All right. What advice would you give to moms or entrepreneurs who want to juggle two things at the same time along with motherhood? Let's say motherhood or fitness, motherhood or business. What would you say to them? What's your advice?
First, for me, I'll go with a goal. What's your goal to put the two things together? For example, business and fitness, and then have a time management. When I say time management, it's very important. You won't believe the last time I trained with 70.3 in the Netherlands. I normally wake up 3 a.m. in the morning to cycle 3 hours in Al Qudra or in DXB bike. Now, point here is the time management of have a discipline. If you want to start something, then have a discipline from yourself. You cannot say, "Oh, I don't have time." No, there will always be time. I wake up 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to run, for example. So again, I'll go back to what's your goal and have a clear mindset on how you want to achieve that. So
Correct.
and start small. If for example you're not really an athlete yet, then start something small. It doesn't need to be like go do Ironman immediately. No, just do jogging and then join community group, do running and here and there.
Oh, that is so well said. You know, the thing that you said, baby steps, and then do this thing small. Okay, we've spoken about your business. We've spoken about motherhood. Let's talk about Lourdes, the triathlete. All right. What was your experience at Ironman Netherlands that you finished recently?
Uh, oh my God, it's really a crazy experience, but very surreal. With this recent Ironman, 2 days before 2 days before the race, so we did a swim trial on the lake, and honestly, in the middle of the lake, I panicked. I cannot breathe. And I was like very nervous. And the good thing with our team is, they are really there. They were like, okay, Lourdes, let's just go back to the shore. So when I go back, then we try it again. But the thing is, 2 days prior to the race, imagine I panic. So it's something that, oh my God, can I finish it? Can I do it? But again, I go back to my goal. I go back to my mindset. I've trained hard for this. I'm very disciplined on the training. For sure, I can finish it safe. Now here comes the race. Of course, everyone are nervous in the beginning.
Absolutely.
I mean, imagine swimming in a lake for 1.9 kilometer. It's not easy, and it's a lake. But guess what? It's narrow. It's
Okay.
dark, and people are athletes are kicking, pushing here and there,
Oh,
and then there's a wave, and I mean, it was crazy. But again, it's good that the first thing happened to me, the panic. Then when it comes to the race, then I know, what, Lurs, you need to calm down here and there. Then when it comes to the bike, it's 90-kilometer bike. Uh, it's very windy because in the
of
Netherlands it's windy.
course. It always is.
Then you overcome it and then run. Of course, when it comes to run, I'm tired already, but you keep pushing while you're there. You know what? I told myself I have to finish this because my kids are waiting in the finish line.
Oh, yes.
So I want to set an example to the kids that I remember after the race, And then I go to my kids. They were like, they hugged me and they said, "Mommy, we're so proud of you."
Oh,
That moment that's the one that I'm waiting for, because it's something that it's a memory. I'm being a role model to my kids that, even though it's hard, it's possible.
absolutely. That gave me kind of like chills, when you said when they said, "Mommy, I'm proud of you," and that's the moment you're chasing that, goal that your kids are at the finish line is what's driving you. Amazing. Would you say that was one of your hardest races, or you've
Yeah,
done
it's
something
one.
in
No,
the
it's one of the hardest because I mean I've done Muscat. I only did do
the triathlon?
270.3 Muscat, but it's a different experience. But yeah, I'm looking forward. Hopefully, I'll do full Ironman now by this time.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Absolutely, we're rooting for you. Now that we've spoken about your Ironman experience, tell us the best or the ultimate experience you've had in the past. You're like, all right, this is the best sporting experience I've had in terms of racing.
I would say the Berlin Marathon.
No
Yeah,
ways. Tell us more about it. Like,
Berlin Marathon. I did it 3 years ago. When I quit smoking 18 years ago, I I told myself I want to run a full marathon.
okay,
Imagine from 18 year smoker after 1 year to run a full marathon. I know I'm crazy, but have a goal. I
correct.
mean, dream big.
Dream big.
So what happened that time is I signed up for a local race in
Okay,
Abu Dhabi.
okay.
And then I said, I'm going to make myself crazy to train for a marathon. Why here? No, I want to go outside.
Oh,
That's when I was like, okay, you know what? I want to do Berlin Marathon. I finish it. It's my first time. The time is not fast, but you know what? It's something I achieve it after quitting smoking, and you know that's the time also that my husband got influenced to do running because he was
oh,
watching me and the other people, and he was like, you know what, I can do it also. So I think the good thing is if you do sports, if you achieve something and you got, I mean, someone get inspired by you, and I think it's something because for me inspiration comes from home.
correct.
When my husband saw me and then he started running also, and now he's faster than me.
Oh wow. So you've done the influencer era right from home. You're like, I'm gonna influence them, then I'm gonna influence the world.
Yeah, why not?
Of
Because
course.
I mean, it always have to start from your home.
That is so well said. It always starts from home. All right, now that we've spoken about everything, what are your future plans? Let's break it down in terms of business and racing. Where is Loads going next?
For business is to make sure that the three shops are working, and I have a future plans. I have ongoing plans of setting up a new business, and the idea comes actually when I was cycling in Al Qudra.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so to do a business is solve a problem, and one of my problem again is from home. My kids, they love soda.
Okay.
And I said, how come there's no soda drinks that's specifically for kids?
Okay.
So I'm on the process of building that project, that business.
Interesting.
So, I always use the training, the endurance training, to come up with something. So I'm on the baby steps for that.
Okay.
And for racing, after completing the Netherlands 70.3, for next year, my goal before I reach 40 is to finish a full Ironman.
Nice. I love how the goals have been set. That's
Yeah.
so incredible. Now let's talk about a little bit of the scene in Dubai. What are your thoughts, let's say, on the sporting communities set up here for moms who are juggling both the elements of life?
I think I would say it's very diverse here in Dubai, and it's a matter of the mom to join a community group. Like it's all over in Dubai. You name it. And it doesn't matter if you're a mom or not. I think it's more of awareness about the groups.
Correct.
I mean, to make sure that they are reaching the right audience, which is moms, because I mean, for me, I never had an issue to join a different group, or I have actually a lot of groups because it's a double purpose. One, to meet other people, and two, to promote my business because
Correct.
that's how it is.
Absolutely.
And if you're good to them, they will come to your restaurant.
Absolutely. I think networking gets you to a lot of places here in
Yeah,
Dubai. That's
it's
that's
it's very
given.
it's very important.
It's very important. All right. We always end our first segment of the podcast with a very simple question. What is one advice the Lourds now would give to a younger Lourds?
Ah, wow.
Deep.
Yeah. I think it's more advice is keep taking the risk
Wow.
and keep evolving.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I always say to myself, if you will not try now, then when are you going to try? I don't want to reach to the when I started the business, uh, it reached the I don't want to reach the point that I become 60 and how I wish I have done that. So I don't want to live with regrets. Keep trying, keep taking the risk.
Wow, that is such a good way to end our segment one. Moving on to our segment two, which is the rapid fire. This segment is powered by Oakley. I'm gonna ask Lourdes 5 questions and she's gotta be fast. Same way she's on the bike, all right? All right. Your favorite discipline:
Run.
swim, run, or cycle?
See, I answered before
Oh,
you
you're
finish.
faster. All right. Your go-to meal after the session:
Oh, I'm Asian, I'm Filipino, so fish and rice.
fish and rice. Setting it right. All right. One thing you always have in your gym bag.
Electrolytes.
All right. Most challenging part about balancing life.
Actually, family.
Oh,
No, with my kids, because, with the kids, I have to bring them to the swimming
correct.
class here and there. So, yeah,
It's okay. You're leading by example. All right. One mantra that you live by.
anything is possible.
Nice. I like that. Make a t-shirt out of it.
Yeah, well, no, I'll have Ironman t shirt.
All right, moving on to segment three. This segment is powered by A6. We're going to ask Lourdes a few questions and she's going to recommend something to our listeners and our viewers. All right, Lourdes, are you ready? And three, two, one. What's one daily habit that keeps you grounded and keeps you energized?
I actually just started recently about meditation, and it's really helpful. Meditation to, be thankful, be grateful, and have a time for yourself.
Can you recommend a podcast or a book to our listeners from any discipline of your life that they should look up to that would influence their life in a positive manner?
For podcasts, I would say Mel Robbins' podcast. I
Okay.
love her. I mean, you can learn a lot of things from her. Book, Start with Why by Simon Sinek, because it's more about what's the purpose. It's not about what, it's about why. Yeah.
And for entrepreneur moms and mothers who are starting their fitness journeys or willing to start their fitness journeys, one practical tip from someone experienced.
Baby steps.
Okay.
Start something small. Don't start like too big, because once, like for me, I started running, joined the race for 2.5 kilometer in Kite Beach on an 8 pace. That's how I started.
Okay.
I'm not fast yet, but that's, just start something small.
You're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Poof, speed.
I will have that as a goal.
Absolutely, I like that. Any apps or tools that you recommend our listeners to try out that would help them track their routine or their day-to-day activities?
Well, it can be Training Peaks or Strava. Strava. Because
Strava.
again, if it's not in Strava, it
It
didn't
doesn't count.
happen.
It doesn't count. All right. And to end it off, how can our listeners connect and how do they get to your journey, your future plans, and tell us more about Spice Grill? What can they order there?
No, Spice Girl, we are a seafood and meat restaurant. So the concept of the restaurant is more of a sharing for a group. And the locations is in Almajas, Waterfront, in Flava, Algorer, and Burjuman Mall. And Instagram handle is at Spice Girl UAE. For myself, I just started my own personal branding, so I'm not used to it. I don't have a podcast or anything, but yeah, I have my Instagram account, which is Lourdes underscore try mompreneur. That's my handle.
Oh, nice. Look at that. All right, Lutz, we've got something for you. This is
Oh,
powered by A6.
oh,
Thank you so
wow.
much from our side to you for being an incredible athlete and a good ambassador to lead by example.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. I really like it. And by the way, even the running shoes that I'm doing, getting PB by
There you go.
ASIC.
Thank you, Lutz.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much.
All right, with this, we've reached to the end of another episode. Thank you for tuning in on What the Fahad. A huge thanks to you, Lords. Thank you for giving us your time, sharing your journey. We really appreciate it, and we wish you the best in your next gigs, whatever it is, your sports, your running, and business.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you so much also for having me here.
This is Fahad, your running boy, signing off with Lourdes. And I hope you tune into our next episode. Until then, stay active, stay inspired, and remember, a sound mind in a sound body. Ta-da!